I will deal with this Jedi slime myself.
What's up, Fayetteville asshats? So, time for another lunchtime review. So today we are going to look at some Star Wars vintage collection. So for those of you in Fayetteville that don't know, Hobbytown, USA, on Ramsey Street will be moving, I think in September, to the Brantley Electronics building on Bragg Boulevard. The old Brantley Electronics down near where the old Nissan dealership used to be. Stewart Nissan, back in the day. So they're having sales, and one of the sales they have are all toys are buy one, get one free. And most people don't realize it, but Hobbytown sells vintage collection. So, we're going to look at two vintage collection figures. The first is Kestis, and the second is Kanan Jarrus. So, let's go ahead and rip open Cal. Toss that over there. So, I've actually been waffling on this figure for a while. It's been over there for a while, and I've been kind of, like back and forth. Do I want to get it? Do I not want to get it? But so I finally pulled the trigger and got them. Kanan is a newer figure, naturally, but so this is Kestis from Jedi Survivor. Great video game, by the way. Oh, that tape is a pain in the ass, isn't it? So hold on a second, let me get my knife out. My fingers aren't working so good today, so we're gonna have to use my knife to cut this tape. Okay, there's his blaster, and there's his lightsaber, and the spare lightsaber hilt, or when his lightsaber is ignited, because these aren't Black Series, so the lightsaber blade does not come out. And he just popped out of there. So, toss my knife over here to the side. So, looks like standard articulation for a Black Series. I mean, not Black Series, but vintage collection. Pivot at the elbow. Of course, you got your up and down. You got your pivotable wrist. Although that wristband that he's wearing seems to block that a little bit. This one seems like it pivots a little better. He's a little stiff. You got thigh swivel. And of course, you got bend at the knee, and naturally you got looks like you got a rocker joint with a pivot at the ankle. So the sculpt is actually really good. I have the Black Series version of this, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the vintage collection version better. I think the likeness is better. I mean, how they get the likeness on a figure this small to be better than a Black Series, I'll never quite understand. But so let's go ahead and put his blaster in his holster, and oh yeah, I like that blaster too. Of course, he's got his droid that his little teeny droid that he was in the game. I forget the droid's name. I'm pretty sure on the box. Actually it isn't. So, but droid's got a pivotable. Head is pivot. It rocks back and forth. Looks like the head is on a ball joint, and then of course you have the legs that move. It's a cute little droid. Not gonna lie, I've always kind of dug his droid. And then of course his lightsaber is very well detailed for a vintage collection. We are going to just leave the lightsaber out of his hand though, and we are going to put this one on his belt. If I can, yep, there it is. That's where the belt hole is for his lightsaber. Okay, that's not gonna lie, that's a very good looking figure. I've really been starting to get into vintage collection more than the Black Series. I mean, Black Series has really let me down. I actually ran into the Black Series the other day for the Acolyte, and the Asian dude, sadly I can't remember his name, but the Asian guy, his figure looks really bad. Like, it really looks like Hasbro cheaped out on that figure. Worst paint I've seen since The Force Awakens. Like, it looks like he's wearing a vinyl robe because there's literally no texture to his robes and stuff. Really bad. I mean, Hasbro's really thrown in the towel on Black Series, it seems like, lately, so we'll set him there. He's a good looking figure. And then let's open Kanan Jarrus. Alright, Kanan Jarrus from Rebels. So this is actually my second Kanan. My first one is on my wall at the house with my other vintage collection. So this is all trash, so that's going to go over there in the trash pile. He is literally almost exactly packaged the same. I'm kind of curious. Wow, those bubbles look almost identical, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, hey. So let's go ahead and lay him there for a second. Go ahead and get his lightsaber out of here. I'm curious to know if his lightsaber comes apart like it does in the show. I know that the Black Series version does, but this being so small in scale, I doubt it will, but we will check it anyways. Okay, so there's his ignited lightsaber, and here's his blaster. Got that thin edge to it, so I don't want to hit it with my knife and cut the tip of the blaster off. Okay, go ahead and close my knife, put that back in my pocket, and okay, Kanan Jarrus. So again, there is no actor really to compare him to, so we're going by animation. Of course, they want to give him more of a realistic look than the animation. He's got a good looking sculpted face though. Again, you know, got thigh swivel, knee joints, etc., etc. It's like standard articulation. Sculpting is amazing though. Like, I have the Black Series version of this, and don't get me wrong, the Black Series version of him is an amazing figure, but this is just awesome. Like I'm not gonna lie, they kind of knocked it out of the park with this. Does it come apart? Nope, it doesn't. So it doesn't come apart like in the show or the Black Series version, but they really knocked it out of the park though with this vintage collection figure. This is a beautiful looking figure. The joints are hidden very well. You know, he's a good looking figure. Me and a buddy of mine who's a GameStop manager were actually just talking about this and Rebels and the Micro Galaxy Squadron stuff that just recently came out. I'm considering getting the Ghost. It's, you know, a lot of it's going to depend on money because it seems like that's getting harder and harder to come by these days, especially for toys that are going up in price. But the Ghost is one of those must-haves because I'm kind of a big Rebels fan. It's my favorite animated series, with Clone Wars running a very close second. But let's go ahead and stand them side by side. You know, these are beautiful looking figures. Let's go ahead and zoom in on them. Oh yeah, they have a good sense about them. You know, they're kind of imposing looking Jedi characters. You know, they fit into the whole Rebellion era quite well. So, but yeah, this is our lunchtime review. We're almost at 10 minutes. I like to try to keep the lunchtime review short, so we're going to go ahead and go. If you have any questions for us, or me, I mean, there's no us right now, so except me and my wife, but yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and like, share. Personally, I don't give a fuck. Thanks, bye.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.